it's Christian, founder at Pareto.com. We are the CCNA leaders. Today I'm going to talk to you about CCNA. Yes, because I read and I see on the internet everywhere people talking about CCNA, saying it's not worth it anymore. It's a thing of the past. You don't need it anymore. There are people that even dare saying you are going to waste your time. But can you really believe that? Can you believe them? I personally don't believe them because they don't know what they're talking about. I mean, either they are unable to become CCNA engineers, therefore they start claiming that CCNA is a thing of the past that is not needed today, or they lie. Because you see, CCNA probably is the most critical exam, probably more important than all the other exams. Why? Because you are building foundations. And when I'm talking about foundations, I'm talking about the real stuff. That stuff that you need to know. And I want to say that you need to know subnetting. Say, oh, there is now new technologies, AI, you don't need to do subnetting anymore. Really? Again, you don't know what you're talking about. You need to know subnetting. If you don't understand subnetting, you can't understand the network. And again, I'm not one of those who are really proficient in subnetting. If it was for me, I would be happy one day to wake up, say, someone tell me, well, you don't need to do subnetting anymore. And I would like to believe them, but this is not the reality. This is not the truth. The truth is that you need to have solid foundations. And you need to do the hands-on. You need to do the practical. You need to do the labs all the time, every day. Otherwise, when you go to a job interview, you'll hear people telling you, sorry, we need experience. And these people are so confused and they come to me saying, they told me I need experience. I said, no, man, what are you talking about? No, they told me for this specific job, I need 15 years experience, 20 years experience. I said, look, what they are telling you is that you don't know subnetting and you didn't do the labs. You didn't do the hands-on. Because you see, passing the CCNA doesn't mean memorizing questions and trying to show a certificate to someone and say, okay, you don't worry about what I really know. Just take care about my certificate and we can learn later together what the job is. It doesn't work like that. People expect you to understand more than them when they hire you, the networking stuff. That's why CCNA is so important, and you don't have to believe these people. They tell you this is not important and is not needed anymore. I mean, guys, we are talking about internet. We are talking about the network, and everything is based on the internet and on the network. And probably today is more important than 10 or 20 years ago. And generally when people say something like this, it's because they have an interest. So they want to push you in another direction. For example, cybersecurity or cloud. But you see, this is the thing. If you want to know cybersecurity or you want to understand cloud, you need to have solid foundations at CCNA level first. And I'm not saying this because, this is the old guy, the old school. He doesn't understand the young people. I totally understand the young people. I'm not one of those people that say, in the past was bad. Not at all. I really observe the young generation. But again, if you want to have a smooth journey in cybersecurity, you need to understand the network. You need to understand how the network is built, how to troubleshoot the network, how to secure the network, and then you can learn cybersecurity. You can't learn cybersecurity like this without having an understanding about the network. You don't know anything. There's no point. I mean, really, you see people so confused that they want to prove that they know and they can skip. Look, everyone is trying to skip this. Everyone. Why? Because it's a huge amount of information. But there is no shortcut. You have to do the work. So the key here is you need to learn how to become really, really a man or a woman of action. You need to take action. You need to see yourself doing it. And for this, you need basically three things. Number one, you need to understand how time works. Number two, you need to have the right program. And number three, you need to take action. Think about it for a moment. First of all, time. I hear people all the time saying, I don't have time. I don't have time. I need more time. Everyone is stealing my time. I don't have time. Because people don't understand how time works. And trust me, I worked corporate before going in pre-retirement at the age of 46 in Thailand. I worked corporate. I know how it is. I know the feeling, not having enough time. But the truth is that you can't manage time. That's it. You can't. You can manage activities. And I explained this in the first 3 weeks of Zero to CCNA. So if you are interested to do more, schedule a Zoom session with me, link in the description below. And second thing, you need to have the right program like this. When you have a program, you need to have everything sequential, everything clear. You need a person who's able to simplify for you the concepts, but most importantly, why I insist on the fact that it has to be sequential. Because every time a new concept is introduced, we need to assume that you don't know anything about it. So it's the first time you hear about that. Because you see, if you hear 2, 3, 4 words and you don't have an idea about what they mean, what they are, where they come from, you are lost. Your brain will shut. You say, no way, I don't understand anything, therefore I'm not going to continue this. Third point, you need to take action. You need to take action. Massive action, and you need to do that in a consistent way every single day. When you see yourself doing the work every day, doesn't matter how much work is, of course, this is more is better, but that's not the point. The point is consistency. If you see yourself doing the work every day in a consistent way, well, that's the right direction. The last thing, you really need to understand that at the end of the day, you need someone who pushes you. So this is the core. These are the things that you really need. You need someone who gives you the extra push. The day you are not motivated, well, you know you need to talk to this person. I see with the students all the time. When I see someone who really wants badly to become a CCNA first, CCNP after, CCIE later, I need to push them because I know that sometimes they want, but something else comes up and they say, oh, I'm busy now. I can't do that. No, you can. You just need someone who gives you the extra push. So we have now Zero to Lab program is just started, so you can still join if you are interested into this 26 weeks weekend program. Totally live on Zoom. Schedule a Zoom session with me. Link in the description below because you still have time to join this incredible program. And you'll see that you'll take action every day. We provide you everything. We provide you the labs. We provide you the live session with the trainer who shows you the theory before starting with the configuration. He will show you all the configuration and then you jump into the labs, into the action. So you'll see you'll be forced every day to take action. And at the end of the session, the trainer will ask you to run some show command so you can confirm what you did good and what you did less good and you have to improve, and you'll see progress every single day. In 26 weeks, you'll be ready to prepare the multi-protocol exam with us, and after you're ready to become a CCNA engineer. So as you can see, it's a process. Your goal has to be CCIE from the very beginning. This is your goal. You need to become an expert. If you want to reach those salaries, you want to exceed the 6 figures, and you want to be stable in any condition, in any situation. You don't want to have problems. You want to be stable. So you need to become a CCNA engineer. To become a CCNA engineer, the first thing you have to do, you need to understand that you need to ignore the message when people tell you CCNA is rubbish, CCNA is a thing of the past. This is not true. CCNA is still the most important exam because it opens for you the understanding of the networking, and after you have a career in front of you as long as you continue studying. Also this, I hear all the time, oh, but I studied already. Well, really? I mean, I'm 50 years old now and I study every single day. You can't stop studying. There's no such a thing. They say, oh, I studied when I went to school. Really? I have a master's degree. But who cares? I got 2 master's degrees. They are completely useless. I'm sorry to say that, but it's what I believe, so I will say to you. It's useless. I mean, nobody cares about my degrees, to be really honest, but everyone cares about my certifications, but most importantly, care about my knowledge and my know-how. And the same is true for you. So you need to understand that all you have is your knowledge and your know-how. Your knowledge is the understanding of the theory. Your know-how is the understanding of the practical. You know what to do, how to do it, how to solve problems, and you become an asset for any company. So if you are interested to become an IT engineer at this level, even if you start from scratch, schedule a Zoom session with me right now. We have huge programs, new programs coming. We are doing something this time really. You don't have an idea about what's going on here. You'll see me more often. You didn't see me for a very long time now because we are very busy here. We prepared 2 big programs. We are going to present you from now until the end of the year, and then we start the new year with something that you can't even believe. So schedule a Zoom session with me right now. Thanks.